Hi all, welcome to a new series on my channel. I've been meaning to play some WolfQuest Anniversary Edition for some time, and just not really had the time, not really had the location I needed to record, but here we are. I'm LITN. For some background, I've been playing WolfQuest for a good portion of my life, certainly since the Survival of the Pack update came out for the Legacy Edition. Very long time ago, very different game from the Anniversary Edition that I am playing today. But it's always been a big part of my life, I've always really enjoyed it, and I enjoy watching other people's series on YouTube. So I figured more WolfQuest on YouTube? Only be a good thing. This here is the wolf that we are starting with. This is Gnat. She was the runt of her litter and really just kind of got pushed around in her natal pack. She did manage to survive just kind of by hanging around and eating off of the carcasses that her pack managed to take down, but after her parents passed away and her sister took over the pack as the breeding female, she was kind of not so welcome anymore. So she ended up dispersing, and she's here in the relatively new Roaring Mountain DLC. I'm gonna call it that because reasons. Yeah, she's been part of a good number of hunts. She's been part of a pack before. She knows how everything sort of works, but for the purposes of WolfQuest Anniversary Edition, she's got to do some hunting. She's got to take down 2 cow elk before she can look for a mate, so the hunt begins. My favorite thing about starting with the central configuration in the Roaring Mountain map is that there's just some elk here, which is great. Really hard to see what's going on with all this smoke. Not smoke, dust, yes. Anyway, I'm out of practice recording, so if there are awkward pauses, if there are me tripping over my words, this is actually probably the 12th time I have tried to start recording this video, and every single time there's like an awkward lapse. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta start all over. It can't, if I keep it that, we're not gonna get any kind of video recorded, so yep, bear with me through the awkward pauses, through me not really knowing how to commentate since it's been 3 years since I recorded anything. This elk calf is looking like a likely target for Gnat, kind of trailing behind the others. This is clearly its mother to the left here, but maybe if she's sneaky, she can get in there and get a bite. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. Occasionally one of the elk will trip and fall, and that would be probably pretty great for her, but doesn't appear like that's going to happen just yet. What else? Let's see. Oh, I forgot to mention, but Gnat has some pretty low stats. She's got a -2 in strength, stamina, speed, and health. And I will be doing an Ultra Iron Wolf challenge with her. So she will not be getting any perks as she ages up. She will just have to... Oh, hey, what did I tell you? Elk calf, stumbling. And yes, we got out without getting hit. Okay. Whoop. Going to just kind of dance around this elk mother, and if we give them a little bit of distance, they'll start to run again, and we could possibly catch up and get some more damage in on this calf. So far, this hunt is going miraculously well, given her backstory. I think this is definitely the first elk that she has taken down on her own, and I guess she got lucky. She got lucky that the calf tripped, she got lucky that the mother perhaps was less experienced, and she was able to make the kill. So, off to a great start for Gnat here. Anyway, as I was saying, going to be doing an Ultra Iron Wolf challenge with her, so she's got -2 in every stat, she won't be getting any perks, and we'll just see how long she can kind of hang in there. For the record, I'm not actually playing with her as an Iron Wolf, as I don't want to lose footage, but if she dies during the course of the gameplay, that will be that. She will be dead. Well, that's that for that hunt. Let's do a little sleep. I'm really enjoying this map so far. It's been out for a while, and I've finally started to kind of recognize the different areas and remember where I am and where I'm going and know where the dens are, so I definitely like it a lot better than Amethyst Mountain. It's not quite as unique as Lost River, but it does have the benefit of being in Yellowstone. So it makes, like, if this were just a scenario in real life, if this was a wolf who had just eaten the previous day and was full on food and didn't really need to hunt, we probably wouldn't be hunting another elk so soon. But for the sake of our quests, if we go into our quests, we gotta learn to hunt, we gotta kill 2 elk. We've only killed 1 of 2. So, let's see if we can't take down another calf. They don't seem quite as spooked by us this time. Oh, never mind, there they go. Alright. Who are we going after this time? Is there someone behind us? Okay, so one thing that I always have to be careful of is... I think that one just fell and then got back up. One thing I always have to be careful of is making sure that the elk aren't trailing behind me, because that's a good way to get trampled, and we can't really afford any trample damage with Gnat being so bad at everything. Let's see... I'm not identifying any likely targets just yet. There's this spike elk, which would probably be a bad idea as a lone wolf. Oh, why are they turning? What are you doing, ma'am? Oh. And that's exactly the kind of thing I didn't want to have happen. But, you know, that's okay. We're gonna try to rebound. We're gonna try to catch something anyway. I don't know why they're acting so erratically. We might be like right up against the border of the map, causing them to kind of double back on themselves. But in any case, on we go. There's a moose and her calf. Definitely don't want to try to take them on. Oh, maybe this one? Oh, we've got a minor injury already. That's lovely. Okay. Uh-huh. Is this calf? Yeah, this calf is belongs to this cow, so probably not gonna get quite as lucky on this hunt, but I think we can still pull it off if I am just a little bit careful, and if not, just kind of keeps I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I'm realizing now, editing must be a real big part of this process. We'll see. Hey there, you. Hey, get back here. Ideally, we just want to bite just long enough to do some damage, because otherwise we are going to get kicked by this mother, and we're already almost down to half health. We're at 64%. Not great. Not ideal. Hello there. Please. Nope, that would have been bad. Nope, still bad. I'm usually a little bit better at this, but I think, you know, recording and it being this wolf that's struggling a little bit in the stat department, causing me a little bit of issues. We will just... Oh, don't know why the mom just ran away like that, but that gave us an opportunity. Got a little bit more to go. Can we do it? Can Gnat pull this off? The answer is yes. Wonderful. That is a second elk. Somewhere off in the distance, we've got the Coyote Creek pack howling, and as I say off in the distance, I realize I'm right on the edge of their territory. Don't want to get involved with any rival packs just yet. Here's the, we're going through the tutorial. Male wolves are more likely to disperse than females, so it's likely that she'll be able to find a mate amongst the dispersal wolves and not have to go into one of the packs. I usually take a dispersal wolf as a mate just because they tend to have better diversity, which means that our litterers will be larger. And I just like playing with larger litters of pups. It's a little bit more challenging, it's a little bit more fun. There is the downside of sometimes you don't get to have a good read on each of the pups' personalities, but I'm going to try to avert that by kind of making up a story as we go. We'll see how that goes. There was somebody in this direction, so... Oops, did not finish that howl. I saw a dispersal wolf this way. Ah, there we go. You can see it on the compass up in the top left that there is a wolf this direction. The little heart next to the wolf's icon indicates that we are able to court that wolf, and they might possibly become our mate. So let's see. Apparently there's also a wolf here that does not want to become our mate. What are we looking at? Male dispersal wolves from superior pack. Alright, let's follow that scent. A little sip of water while we're down here. That will increase our stamina a little bit, keep us full on food, and are we going in the correct direction, or is that a completely different pack? Watchtower females, no thank you. Gnat does not want to get tangled up in a fight with any female dispersals. That's not what she's about. She's looking for a mate, so she can make a new pack of her own. If we follow this scent trail here, we should take us right to the male superior dispersals, and we'll see if either of them would make a good mate for Gnat. Oh, here they are. There's 3 of them. That's promising. Looks like they all have 3-star diversity, so that's quite good. I don't necessarily feel like I need to go for a 4-star mate. 3 stars should be fine. Let's just see if there's any of them, if any of these wolves kind of have a personality that we could see getting along with Gnat. She's more on the loner side, more on the cautious side, a little bit lazy. So if any of these wolves seem like they'd vibe with that, maybe we'd be able to take them as mate. We've got a couple of kind of a wide array of ages here. We got a 4-year-old dispersal, we've got a 3-year-old, and we've got a 2-year-old. Of course, if she were to take a 3-year-old or 4-year-old dispersal and we were to play all the way through her life, there's a very good chance that they would pass on before she did, which always comes as a little bit of a shock and always a little bit sad to me. So we might consider this guy here, who's 2 years old. Kind of have them build their own family and their own legacy over however many years they both live and however many litters they have. I'm getting ahead of myself because we don't even know what this guy's personality is like. But, you know, generally, it can be a good idea to have a 2-year-old mate when you're a 2-year-old wolf. He seems a little bit playful, but so does his brother. Hard to say. That one's laying down. And wolf after her own heart, just kind of laying there. Yep. Let's see. Just gonna kind of hang out and observe them for a little bit. Nat's been on her own for a while, ever since she left her pack. And so, you know, I'm sure it's a little bit overwhelming suddenly being around 3 wolves who are all mostly vying for her attention. 805M over there kind of seems like he's got his own thing going on, but these 2 certainly seem interested. Oh, hello. I stand corrected, sir. Oh, they're all very cute. I don't know. I always find it interesting kind of trying to tell a potential mate's personality just from this interaction right here. I mean, I know that's why you have the trial period, but just kind of looking at them in general from this, they're all doing some play rolls, they're all doing some play bows. It's like, what makes you all unique? Having a little sit? Maybe we'll take a sit too. Ah, hello? I don't know, I kind of feel like 1213 has been the most consistently interested in her, which kind of makes sense. You'd think that maybe a 3-year-old, 4-year-old wolf, they've been not necessarily on their own, they might have just dispersed, most likely did, since they're here with their litter mate. Nope, not litter mate, just brother. It's likely that they all dispersed at the same time and they're all looking for mates. So, you know, they might still have some more experience being, oh, who are you? Hey. Hey. I wonder if those are other female wolves. Hard to say. Where is the scent trail? I don't really want to get in trouble with them, so I guess we'll just kind of hang back and hope they don't cause a stir. Oh. Interesting. Huh. Can I like loop around and see what pack they're from, and if they're... Just gonna sneak around here. These are some battlefield females. Okay. So yeah, definitely don't want to interfere with them. They're just keeping an eye out to see, you know, if we move off with one of these wolves as our mate, they can kind of swoop in and see maybe these other wolves will be good mates for them. I think we've just about got 12-13 to agree to a trial period with us, so we'll see how that goes. Yep, he's doing the roll. Let me do a roll. And... Oh, okay. I thought that was the roll of I'm going to accept you as a trial mate, but it was actually the roll of I'm going to do a play bow after this. There we go. There's the second roll. Slow down. All right. So, progress. You've made an impression on 1213M. Now hunt and socialize together for several days so you can learn about each other's personality and abilities. Yep. Let's go hang out over here for a little bit. I wonder if they're going to kind of interact and talk to each other. Maybe. Yeah. If we go into the known wolves panel, we can see that we've met our trial mates, 2 brothers, and then of course these 2 battlefield females. I'm going to just put Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 2 so that if they go in move to a different map, we'll be able to tell kind of like where they went, maybe see if they ended up taking one of the superior wolves as their mate after all. But for now, we're just gonna kind of give them some space and head along. See if we can't find something to eat. Because I believe, normally, yes, when you get a trial mate, they usually tend to be pretty hungry. So his hunger's down to 50%. We're gonna take him to one of our carcasses and hope that there's not a bear sitting on it. Come on, bud. Yeah, here we go. Oh. Bears. Nope. No thank you. We don't need to fight any bears. Our health is already not great right now, so if we could just find our way back to the carcass and get a little bit of a snack and then take a nap, that'd be fantastic. Stay out of any trouble, because Gnat is not in a good position for it. Let's see, what rival packs do we have? We've got Coyote Creek, we've got Cottonwood Creek, and we've got Geode. Alright. I'm picturing Gnat, again, as more of a cautious wolf. I don't think that she's going to be one of those wolves to really try to have a great big territory or try to intimidate the other packs or take over their territory. She's probably just gonna stick to the center area and kind of try to keep away from everybody else, kind of try to mind her own business and see if that can keep her pups a little safer. We are almost to the carcass. We have absolutely no way of telling if this one will be a good hunter yet. And great, there's a cougar here. Is it worth it? Should we risk it? Probably not. Yeah, okay. Let's go see if we can get to the other... Nope, that's really far away. Well, I guess this is a good chance to see if he's bold, cautious, or somewhere in between. How are you going to face down this cougar, sir? He is kind of circling it. We're also kind of circling it. Can we steal some food and just kind of run away with it? Gosh. Ooh, nope. Risky. Oh boy. Okay, we got a meat chunk. He's holding off the cougar. We're gonna give this to him. Let him have a little, oh, or the cougar is just gonna come over and chase him. That's not very nice of it. I guess. Excuse me, fox. Guess we're gonna take another meat chunk. Oh, is it actually staying away? Maybe we could just eat. Nice. So far, he has got a minor injury, I've just realized, but he seems to be a little bit bold, at least, to fight a cougar. And it has earned him a meal, so good for him. Though I do wonder what Gnat thinks about that. I don't think that she would probably choose to go up and bite a cougar. That seems a little bit risky to her. But it got us food, so let's take a little sleep and see where this gets us. A dream of a single wolf pup, and then lots more wolf pups. I wonder how many pups these two will have if they end up starting a pack together. Giant eagle in the middle of the road. Not a good place for you, eagle. Alright. The cougar has departed from the carcass. There is still some food, so we are going to get another snack, take another nap. Best to be as healed as possible before we go chasing off after any other elk. He has a minor injury to his body, so his stamina is going to be impacted. Hopefully not too badly, though. As long as we keep our HP relatively high, we should be avoiding too many major injuries, which is... that would not be a good start to the Ultra Iron Wolf Challenge. Here we go. Alright. Oh, it's his brothers. Are they... They're aggressive. Oh, we need to leave. Okay. Okay, you can have the carcass. Goodness gracious. I'm not used to, trial mates' siblings being quite so aggressive right off the bat, but it looks like they're alone. It doesn't look like they actually ended up heading off with any either of those battlefield females. So that's interesting. They are howling in the background. Just, yeah, we get it. You won. You chased your poor brother off of the carcass. Goodness, they are still howling. Oh, can't be that great of a victory, kind of defeating the world's smallest, scrawniest, weakest wolf and your younger brother, but what do I know? Let's see. I guess we could probably do one more sleep, but it's not... I'm gonna just look around for some elk and then catch back up with you when we find some. Hello, sir. How are you feeling about your brothers chasing us off of a carcass? Is this like typical? You know, maybe he has a similar backstory to her. I said I was going to cut to the elk, but now I'm talking again. Maybe he has a similar backstory to her where he was kind of one of the weaker wolves in his pack as well. And kind of dispersing his... oh, well, that's not elk, but it is mule deer. That would give us some idea of how he is at hunting. I guess we could try? Yeah, anyway, I wonder if he's kind of... not necessarily the runt of his litter, but kinda, I guess in the little group, the little dispersal group of him and his older brothers, he's certainly the least experienced of the three of them. I wonder if they picked on him even before this. But... okay, we have just entered Coyote Creek territory, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so we don't want to hang out in here too long, but let's see if we can just kind of take down a mule deer fawn. I don't know why she was trying to kick us from an angle that definitely wasn't going to work, but good attempt. She's got two calves here. Or, calves, fawns. And she's going to run off with one of them. That's, nature at work. At least she's still got a baby left. We didn't really need to do that for food, but he seemed pretty efficient at hunting, so that's a good sign. That's a plus. And I just howled in Coyote Creek territory. That was a choice. It's fine. The territory was so low that we claimed it, or didn't claim it. Can't claim territory until we've officially got a mate, until we've officially formed a pack. So, or, that's not true. Order is, get trial mate, get agree to be actual mates, claim territory, then you form your pack. But in any case, we're not there yet. We've still got a long way to go before we've impressed this guy here. He is attacking this fox. Sir, the fox is not a threat. The fox is not remotely a threat. Come eat. Come eat food. Hey. Hey. Okay, I guess he's not hungry. That's fine. Gonna take another little nap, see if... I don't know if he's already healed his minor injury or if we are still waiting on that to heal. Let's see. Okay, it looks like he's... Oh! Ugh. Oh, no, no thank you. Those are the pack leader and a subordinate of the Coyote Creek pack, so let's just... I don't really have a name for them yet. They haven't really done anything notable in my books, so we're just gonna go with Coyote Creek 1, and then Coyote Creek, yeah. We'll go with 2 for now. That's not accurate, but let's just head off. They did not seem to want to take on those coyotes, so maybe this isn't the strongest pack after all? But I don't know. They always seem to cause trouble in my playthroughs, so we're going to be a little bit cautious by howling in their territory right in front of them again. Yeah. I think that Gnat and her potential mate here could see that that battle was won. They were clearly intimidated by some coyotes, so no need for them to worry about further trouble from those two right now. Might see them in the future. Oh, hello. Hi. That's another Coyote Creek wolf. Hey. This isn't even your territory anymore. It's neutral ground. Leave us alone. And there she goes. Oh, 2 of them. Oh boy, a yearling, so... kinda still a puppy. And another subordinate. We're just going to label them with their numbers, and we're going to keep going. Let's see. Definitely are going to need to find some elk before we can properly get on with this, determining if this guy's really going to be that great of a partner as we traverse this journey of life. All right. Now I might actually cut to... Oh, wait, never mind. There they are. I've found the strategy for finding elk every time. Say I'm going to cut away, and then they will immediately be there. Oh boy. Alright. Hey, let's see. We are 2 wolves now. We should be scarier to these elk than I was before as a single wolf. As a lone wolf, rather. Let's get on the side of them. I was kind of hoping they would run the other way. Oh, they're not properly running yet. Okay. I don't want them to run directly into Coyote Creek territory because startled by coyotes or not, which kind of ironic there, just realized that, they probably will attack us if we... Nope. No, I don't want to end my trial period with my current mate. I was growling to try to scare the elk, and instead I growled and told him that I didn't want to be around him anymore, which is not true. He has so far seemed pretty good at hunting, pretty good at fighting off cougars, so I don't see any reason to end our trial just yet. He's chasing after a... looks like a cow elk. Ow. Gosh, that didn't feel great. Oh boy. Well, let's try that again. Let's try not... I was literally saying earlier about not getting trampled, and then I've done it twice. So this is not the best display of my usual WolfQuest skills, but here we are. We'll still be able to pull off a hunt easily with this amount of HP as long as we don't keep doing that. Which one are we gonna pick, bud? Let's see. Is that a calf? That looks like a calf. Also looks like the mother is directly behind it. Let's see. Ow, gosh, really, right away. And this is also not a very weak calf, so it's not fantastic. Oh my gosh, I immediately got trampled again. So far, out of the 2 of us, I think that Gnat is definitely looking like the worst trial mate than 1213 over there. Oh no. Maybe he'll reject us. Probably not with how much it actually takes to get a mate to reject you, but you never know. If we keep this up... Let's see, maybe this elk calf will be a little bit weaker. Very possibly not, but it's worth a try. Just kind of seeing what our options are. Especially when it's lagging behind its mother. Oh, excellent. This is actually a wonderful choice. Oh, she's still trying to kick us. And we immediately got found by the... Wonderful. This is not great. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid. Oh, and a bear. What? Okay, well, we're gonna still go after that calf. Yeah, Gnat is generally cautious, but it's literally like a centimeter from death, so she's not gonna let the Coyote Creek wolves chase her away from this. As far as she's concerned, she cleverly outmaneuvered them. That was a good hunt performance on the trial mate's side. Not a great performance on our side, but certainly this guy's got potential. He's leaving. Okay, he's coming back. Oh, he's play bowing. Wonderful. This should be interesting. I'm cautiously optimistic about this pairing. Take a little nap. And we're up. There's an eagle slowly flying away over there, and a fox. Oh. It's a fox. He really does not like foxes. I wonder if he's got some history there. Generally, at least in WolfQuest, foxes aren't going to be a threat to wolves. They don't attack your den, they don't come after your pups, but who knows, maybe he was the exception. Maybe a fox came after him when he was just a pup. I keep moving around too much and he wants to eat, but let's see. Okay, awesome. What else can we do to see if he will be a good trial mate? Again, Gnat's not really going to go intentionally antagonize the Coyote Creek pack. There's some more elk here. We don't need to hunt again, and our health isn't full. Oh. Let's just take another nap and see if we can't track them down again when we have a little bit more health. Oh, they didn't move. Awesome. Well, that works out for us. Once again, let's try to drive them away from the Coyote Creek territory so that we don't end up in the same situation as last time, with less prospect of taking down the elk. Let's see. So again, realistically, there's no reason that they would hunt this much. They just took down an elk calf. They're full of food. They don't need more food. But for the sake of how WolfQuest operates as a game, we do need to do more impressive things to get this this wolf here to agree to start a pack with us. So one way to impress him, chasing down some more elk. This one looks like it might be separated from its mother. Unless this is a cow elk. It's hard to tell for me at this stage. And our stamina is too low. The folly of Ultra IronWolf. I cannot tell, honestly, if this might just be a cow elk. Yeah. Let's find out. Wow, okay. That was some nonsense. This is a cow elk. Okay. Yep. I can't tell the difference between a cow and a calf. Wonderful. Let us track down a calf then. And not get trampled. Oh no. Oh no. This is not going great. Oh boy. Bunch of pronghorn. Can't really hunt those. They're way too fast. Especially with -2 speed. Okay. How about this one? And its mother's going right back for it. But maybe not fast enough. Definitely don't want to get kicked by her. We are already doing, well, you know, we're not doing as bad as we did the previous times. This is a better hunt, certainly. There we go. Did that impress him at all? Looking at our little blue bar to the left of our wolf, I'm not seeing that he was super impressed by all this. Maybe, maybe we need to try to take down something bigger in a little bit, but for now, let's do some more resting and do some more just kind of hanging out. I mean, so far he seems like quite a good hunter, so I don't see a reason why they wouldn't work as mates. but there's evidently... Oh, my minor injury is healed. Wonderful. There's evidently a little more work we have to do to prove that to him, so... What? Oh, a bear. No thank you. That's not worth it. We're gonna leave. We can always track down another elk. We can't always track down another life if those bears kill us, so... On we go. We can spend some time getting to know him. Or he'll just kind of run away. Yeah. If anybody knows like how you can kind of tell if they're more social or more of a loner in this trial period, I would love to know, because generally I just sort of find a wolf with decent diversity and I'm like, they'll do. Clearly he's not overly cautious as he was actually helping us hunt. I've definitely had some mates who did not. They're trepidatious about the concept of fighting an elk, which we need to do to survive. That's just not going to work out. But he seems good. Let's see, we've still got to do some more stuff to impress him, and we don't want to mess with Coyote Creek. We're gonna maybe do some exploring out here. Maybe we can see if there are some areas we'd like to establish our territory, if there's any place that we'd like to den. That way, whether we end up sticking with him or not, we'll kind of know the lay of the land. This is a very steep mountain. Yep, it is the mountain, the very steep mountain. There are some... Oh, hello, hare. I'm considering... Oh, I was about to say, I'm considering not hunting hares, since it tends to be a little more of a challenge if you just exclusively hunt elk and things. He seems intent on eating this particular hare, but we'll see. We'll see how we're doing as we get more into the main gameplay, but for now, I mean, obviously we're not hurting for food. Ugh, what a view. Oh, nope, as I jump off a cliff. As I was saying, what a view. Howling at the sunset, sunrise, what time of day is it? This is awful. Let's find out. It was sunrise. Alright. Passing some time. Getting a little bit brighter. And let's see, if we howl, will he howl with us? He doesn't seem super inclined to. Wonder if that means he's less social. Huh. Well, Coyote Creek is howling back at us. That makes one set of wolves. Come on, 1213. We have got to do something else. As we climb up the hills and peaks and highs and lows of the Roaring Mountain, I feel like there's some kind of landmark up here, but at the same time, I've never been able to consistently find it, so we might find the summit, or we might just end up here at what looks like the summit with no summit marker. Oh, nope, there it is. Wow, fool that I am. Anyway, if anyone's looking for that. There, right on top of the label of the mountain. Okay. There's an achievement for howling with your mate here. Okay, there we go. There, he is actually howling along with us. Oh, I just realized we're pretty deep in Coyote Creek territory. This is probably not the best place to be doing this. Let's keep moving. Just a little cheeky howl and then move on. Yeah, we've got Cottonwood Creek, we've got the Geode Pack. It's interesting to me that the Geode Pack is not the Geode Creek Pack, given that there is... I'm pretty sure... Yeah, Geode Creek, right here. The other two have creek in their name. Geode? Nope. Guess they're just named after the rock. Well, not that the creek isn't. Anyway, on we go. They are really howling. I don't think they were pleased at us being on top of their mountain. I don't know, though. Maybe Gnat wants that mountain in her territory. And then again, maybe not. You know, picking fights has never historically gotten her good places. Generally, I think any probably even play fights that she had with her siblings were heavily weighted against her. So she generally kind of want to save her energy for things that were a little more... I didn't really expect to come across these two. I wonder who they are. Horse Creek. Alright. They don't seem overly aggressive, despite the fact that they're, you know, that we're pretty close to them. They're just kind of hanging out there and the danger music is playing. Oh, nope, they noticed us. Okay, well, there's no reason to fight them. They're dispersals, we're dispersals. Let's just leave. Oh man, she is chasing him. Yep. This is probably going to be our life. Just running away from any and every wolf that challenges us. I guess we'll see, though. There's a possibility that Gnat will get some courage as she develops in her journey. For now, though... Is that a coyote? That is a coyote. Certainly know where Coyote Creek got its name. A lot of coyotes here. Go. I guess I'll look for something else to hunt. Mule deer generally aren't very impressive to prospective mates, so I'm probably not going to go after them. It seems like it would probably just be a waste of HP and time without actually having much of a benefit. Unless we can't find any more elk. Guess we could go check out the northern area of the map. We're kind of headed that way anyway. And if we go there during the night, there's a lot less chance that we're going to get taken out by a hunter. Since that is just outside the bounds of the park, hunters are legally allowed to come after us. But not too many people hunting at night, it seems. Really love the landscape of this map. It's just quite pretty. Oh, was he just howling and then I cut him off? No, sing for me! Oh, I've discouraged him. How terrible. Some more pronghorn. Look how fast these guys zoom away. Whoop, and off they go. I was thinking to myself the other day, I'm like, surely they can't actually move this fast. This is quite ridiculous. I look up a video and no, they really just do zip across over the ground like that. Just there one moment, gone the next. Yeah, no point in trying to hunt those guys. Maybe later when they have some fawns. There's another bunch of them right here. All right, yeah. Only bad things can come of chasing those. Running. Let's interact with him a little bit. Hey. He's completely ignoring us. Well, their relationship is off to a great start. Where are you going? Do you like Gnat at all? He seemed more interested in us before we became trial mates, honestly. Okay, he's grinning. That's nice. Alright, 12-13. On we go. Coyote Creek! At it again. Goodness. I wonder if they're going to be a big problem for us. Certainly if we choose to find a den on this side of the map, they will be. We'll just have to see. And with our known wolves, yeah, nobody's gone anywhere yet. Nobody... Oh, we've met the other pack leader, who is quite a bit younger than the first pack leader. Interesting. Why don't we name them Leader 1 and Leader 2 so I can tell which ones are Because there's not enough space, so that would not work naturally. Okay. Let's head down this way a little bit. There is another landmark that I think we might be able to come across if, there is a chance we might be able to come across it. There's also a very large chance that I have no idea where it is, and we'll just kind of keep running. Certainly I don't want to get too close while it's still daytime, as that can be dangerous. Yeah. No longer is Lost River the only map on which you can get shot. Certainly for less cause here, but, you know, if we're outside the park, it's legal. Ideally, Gnat and I'm sure 1213M do not want that to be their fate. They want to live long lives, they want to have lots of puppies, and we are smelling something. What is that little... There's a sound that the game does sometimes, and I still don't know what it means. Oh, hey, a cow carcass. I don't particularly want that. I'd rather we come across an actual herd. Oh, we are on the edge. What is this down here? Oh, pronghorn. Male pronghorn. Yeah, you guys get running. Let's see. If we head down here, down to the creek, this, looks like it is not Coyote Creek. I wonder, looking at the map a whole bunch. Oh, there's Coyote Creek. Okay, so this is, the creek that has the same name as the mountain, let's say. And as it turns out, you know, I really thought there was a sign around here. But, yeah. Don't come to me for any, here's where the Roaring Mountain landmarks are, 'cause clearly I don't know. Oh, goodness. Oh, wait. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Here is the sign. Oh, as I run directly past it. Absaroka Beartooth Wilderness. So, as you move over onto this side, you are no longer in the Yellowstone National Park. This side, we're safe. This side, hunting's allowed. Safe, hunting's allowed. We're gonna take a little nap on the safe side. And see if we can't find a elk herd up on the more dangerous side of the map. And off we go. Fingers crossed we don't run into any trouble. I think we should be good. I've never gotten shot at night in this part of the map, but this could be a learning experience, in which case, oh boy, this will be a short-lived series. I so far just smell pronghorn. There's a wolverine up here. That's not something we really need to tangle with. Oh, he's just kind of hanging out. Hey there. Oh, he's angry. Oh. No, thank you. There's the herd I was looking for. The exact herd I was looking for, actually. Having remarkable luck with finding the things I'm looking for today. I say as the scent goes cold. Where are they? Okay. Ah, got stuck on a rock. There are some male dispersal wolves that are maybe hunting this herd already. But, you know what? I think we can probably sneak in here and take the herd from them. We'll see. if we can find them. Truly, the longest trek into the wilderness. Running, running, running. There we go. Hey! I say as they don't come into view just yet. There we go. I think. I think that is them over there. That would be my guess. Okay. So there's something special about the snowberry herd that spawns specifically in this area of the map, or the northern area of the map during fall. Sir, I don't want to fight you. You just leaving? Okay. Let's jot him down on our known wolves. And then get back to our hunt. Yes, something special about the snowberry herd is this elk here. Now, this elk has a specific gene thing that I don't know how to pronounce. But hey, look, different than the other elk for sure. Oh boy, I should look that up and edit that in, but let's see if we can get them to run. I feel like it's gotta be like Bucism or something like that. I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong. There they go. Alright. Oh! Dang. That's really not gonna help us. That's really not gonna help us. That's frustrating. I would like to take down this elk. That would be a fun thing for them to do, but oh boy. Not at this rate. How you feeling, 1213M? Like you didn't just get trampled? That one fell down. Yes, I think that this is always a cow elk. Every time I've seen it, it's been a cow elk. So it's a little bit harder to take down than, you know, a calf would be, but certainly easier than if it were a bull or a stag. So, spike. Why am I? Yeah, spike elk. Stag is a deer. On we go. Ah, hello, buffalo. No, thank you. Nope. Our frame rate's dropping. Too many animals. On we go. Might just chase these guys forever at this rate. Let's see. I'm hoping to get their stamina down. Then they will do less damage to us with their kicks, and we will do more damage with our bites. But first, we kind of got to catch up with the one we're looking for. And she's doing a pretty good job of staying with the herd, staying kind of in between where we can't really reach her. Certainly there are easier targets to go after. Oh yeah, whoa. Giant leg spike, and she is all the way up there. Let's see. We are gonna have to probably put in some sprinting. Ah, and jump over a rock. Come back. Are we? Okay, we're basically out of the wilderness, so at least that's one less thing to worry about. This, on the other hand, might be a long hunt. Number of elk just keep stumbling and falling, and we're not really interested in them. Will our luck take a turn for the better? 1213 just startled me. Thought he was another elk about to run me over. But thankfully not. Thankfully not. There is, I believe, a bull elk behind us that I don't want to end up on the wrong side of his hooves, but here we go. She briefly stepped away from the herd and then just kind of got right back in there. Let's see if we can... Okay, that's not a good damage ratio. We need to catch up with her at a different point. Probably going to be cutting various parts of this as we are just going to be chasing this elk for a very, very long time. Maybe all the way across the map at this rate. But... you know, this might be one of those unsuccessful hunts that wolves so often have. Certainly not for lack of trying, but sometimes you just can't win them all. And it doesn't help getting trampled at the get-go. Oh my goodness gracious. Come on, 1213. Can you at least try to catch her? He, you know, after all, not really doing a whole lot of, not taking a lot of initiative here. He is kind of just hanging back. I can't tell if we've kind of drawn her away from the rest of the herd. Seems like we might have, which is a plus. That's definitely a good thing. Oh, no, they're catching back up with her. Oh, this is not ideal. Alright. Seems like some of the herd's sticking together and some of them are off somewhere else. Would be great if we could separate her entirely. Not that our HP is currently looking favorable, especially with our prospective mate not doing a whole lot. He seemed a little bit bolder before, but now... why are you... Sir. He is not getting with the program. Truly just going after literally anyone else. I mean, I understand. This is objectively not a good strategy, going after a fairly strong cow elk. She seems quite healthy, but, you know. Okay, that's a better damage ratio. Not great, but better. What I mean by that is we're doing, like, 21 damage, she's doing 19, 13? Generally, if we're gonna want to, if we're gonna actually take her down, we're gonna need to be doing more damage to her than she's doing to us, because at this point it's looking increasingly unlikely. He's really not helping at all. It's just like, dude, could you help even a tiny bit? There we go. Thank you. I was hoping to get a grip on her neck, because that would be, oh, a little bit better damage, but nope. That's not quite enough. At this rate, Gnat's just gonna get hurt. That's not what we want to have happen. If we have to let her go, we will, but for now, we are heading back north, and I don't like that. Come on, 12, 13. We can do this. Especially if he does a bit more damage. Yep. Definitely gonna have to lean on him to do a good portion of this, and he does seem to be kind of actually helping now. We've pulled her fully away from the herd now. She's all on her own. He's kind of giving her little warning bites, but not... Truly, if she would stop running, we might be able to get a more advantageous bite on her, but she's not quite to the standing her ground part yet. Oh, this is one of the longer hunts I've had, to be sure. Wonder how much of this is like intended by the game devs. I know they've mentioned like that they intend for us to kind of chase the elk for a little bit. At the same time, wow, we've been running for a while. Oh, what just happened there? He's okay, he's helping a lot. Took him a while to get into the kind of rhythm of things, but now that he kind of knows what we're doing, he seems to be kind of on top of things. We might pull this off after all. Mostly by virtue of his hunting and not ours. Oh, is she finally stopping? Okay, she's finally stopping, so we can get a grip on her neck now, which gives us definitely a lot more damage to her as compared to the damage she's doing to us. There we go. And we got her! Take a couple of screenshots. There we go. Yes. So, is that enough to impress him? Truly, it doesn't seem like it is, which, you know, that's fair. He did do most of the work, but, goodness gracious, this is a long trial period. I'll take a little nap and see if he's feeling any differently in the morning. Suppose it would be a bit silly to expect him to be super impressed by us not doing a whole lot and him taking down the elk mostly on his own. I wonder if it does depend on like how much damage you do versus your mate. when it comes to how impressed they are by your hunting. I'd be interested to know the formula there. There is some kind of creature. Cougar. Okay, 12, 13. We really don't need to fight. There's no reason to fight. Come on. Is the cougar still chasing us? Just go eat the carcass! Oh my goodness! This is the most persistent cougar. Wow, we must have done something to really make it angry. Did not like our faces. Can we be mates now? Can we start establishing territory? Please? Please? Sir, we've done like 3 hunts. Nope. Alright. Let's take one more now. Alright. He's still got a minor injury from... Yeah, okay. He's got a minor injury, we've got a minor injury. I have my screen on windowed and I can't actually see when we get injured, so... That's something. Might have to consider alternate recording situations in the future, but here we go. Can I try one more howl? Maybe this will work? It's kinda... his model's glitching a little bit there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, he's impressed with our strength and hunting skills. Somehow. Let's do this thing. Oh, I did not think of a name for him. Let's see. We've got Gnat. What's a good name for a bug-like creature? Stickbug. Gnat and Stickbug. Wonderful. Alright. We're expecting pups, and we gotta carve out some territory here. I think we are going to go with the strategy of marking some territory and then looking for dens as we go. I know where a number of them are, but in this area of the map, not so much. Again, not sure we really want to be setting our border right up next to Coyote Creek, but what are you gonna do? I'm sure the other packs aren't really any more friendly. Ooh, they are relentless with the howling. I wonder what kind of den Gnat would be looking for. I don't know that she has any particular preference for a wooded den or an open den, although she would have participated in raising a couple litters of her siblings, of her younger siblings, and so one would think that she would have some experience with watching out for eagles, watching out for cougars, although that would have most likely been her parents' responsibility primarily if she had any older siblings. I don't know. Let's just keep moving. I'm probably going to cut out a lot of the territory marking because this is just going to be me running around setting up scent posts for 15 hexes. I would love if there was an option to just kind of like start with a smaller territory instead of having to go and mark 15 full hexes every time. It is nice now that we have the kind of jump to next year option. I mean, I know that's going to go away with the saga and it's just kind of going to continually run, which I'm very excited for. I have been waiting for the saga for many a year and definitely going to play that right away when it comes out. You know, preferably we'll have Gnat at a point where she can just kind of carry on her litter, but we'll see. It depends how long it takes me to get through a year of her life or a couple years of her life. Thus far, you know, taking a little bit longer than average, what with the having to impress a mate with our less than impressive hunting skills. Oh, there's a mule deer here. Hello, sir. Luckily for you, we are not hungry. Not that we could catch up with them anyway. We're probably going to be primarily hunting elk. Mule deer are going to be a little too fast, and pronghorn are going to be way too fast. So, It's gotten a little bit harder hunting elk. At some point you could kind of just run up to them, and if they were weak they'd stop running, and maybe they still do that to some extent, but it's gotten a bit harder to tell which elk are actually weak. You kind of have to follow them for a little while, or kind of just get lucky and bite one that's already weak. I found some success kind of running up on them when they're still laying down, because they can't do damage to you while they're trying to get up, but you know, you win some, you lose some, and sometimes you bite one that's super strong and it doesn't make a difference. So, oh, lots of trees, lots of snow. I should probably mark this hex. I do try to leave scent posts on things that wolves would actually leave scent posts on, like tall trees and boulders and stuff. You don't technically have to. You can kind of just leave a scent post wherever and it's fine, but I don't know. I feel like it's a little more realistic to actually run around after all your scent posts and mark where they actually are. Luckily, I mean, if we wanted to, we could kind of take some of the territory in the wilderness. The hunters aren't around this time of year. They're only around really in the fall, so we wouldn't be in trouble with hunters there, but at the same time, there's not a whole lot of dens up there. There's a couple of rendezvous sites, but not really a whole lot of den opportunities. So we're going to want to head a little bit more south overall. Hi, Stickbug. So glad that's his name. Alright. Probably going to leave off when the pups are born. Maybe leave some time for someone else to name them so we don't end up with Stickbug Jr., Gnat Jr., Gnat Jr. the second. Names. Never my strong suit. Oh, that tree's going wild. Look at those branches. Oh, no! Oh, sometimes the graphics are a little bit fun, a little bit wonky. Certainly, the number of times I've like run into a boulder and been teleported out because my wolf just straight up got stuck. One of the charming features of the game. Preferable to just getting stuck. Oh, finally. Okay, we have found a nearby den. Now where is this den? We can only tell by looking at the kind of saturation of that little symbol, little den symbol up under our wolf. Looks like we're getting a little bit closer. So it's somewhere over here. I'm probably just missing. Oh, it's right there. There we go. One potential den. This looks to be a wooded den, so it would be more dangerous in terms of cougars, less dangerous in terms of eagles, which, depending on your preference, one or the other is a little scarier. Eagles used to be super easy, but they pushed an update where your pups will kind of freak out and possibly not listen to you and not go in the den when eagles attack now, or when any kind of predator gets too close to them, which certainly makes it more challenging. Then again, if you do manage to get all your pups in the den before the eagle shows up, it's just kind of flying around watching you, and you're watching it like, you're not gonna get my pups, dude. Time to move on. But for now, I usually tend to prefer open dens. I've lost a few too many pups to cougars, but then again, I've also lost pups to eagles. I really feel like the kind of method of tracking eagles in this game is not quite as good as I would like it to be. It's kind of hard to, you know, when you go into the view of the sky, this just looks like a bunch of snowflakes. Like, I can't see where I'm going. And to track an eagle that way, I've been following it like almost exactly underneath the eagle before, and it still grabbed a pup out from right in front of me. I'm like, that's frustrating. Nevertheless, I have a little bit more trouble with cougars usually. There is another den around here, which is why I'm kind of running around aimlessly. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. Anybody see it? Anybody pointing at the spot on their screen as I wander hopelessly around it? Do we have any sense? Oh, this way. Oh, there we go. Another tree den. Okay, that's 2 of 4 that we need to establish our pack. And frankly, if we get enough hexes and don't get enough dens, I'll probably just reveal a couple more dens so that we can get to the end of this episode. Hey, Stickbug. Perhaps we'll see if we just end up with wooded dens. Not very likely. I believe that there are more open dens in every map than there are wooded dens, but we shall see. Ah, another den. Where could this one be? Is it this way? No. Is it this way? Hard to say. Somehow I feel like I'm moving further away from it. No? Okay. Surely it's close by. No sense, so... I'm guessing it's one of those dirt coyote dens, but hard to say without really being able to see in this snow. Once again, no sense, so we're heading possibly around it. What do we think? It's a fun game I like to call Watch LITN Run in Circles. That's not it, that's a rock. Oh, what? It's not a dirt den, it's a tree den, isn't it? Yep. That's gotta be it. Yep, okay, so that's 3 of 4. Let's head back this way so we can keep our territory kind of in a nice, usable shape. Honestly, haven't set up that much on this area of the map, so kind of gonna be interesting seeing how this goes. I have had run-ins with Coyote Creek before. Many, many run-ins with Coyote Creek. Let's just hope they stick to their initial impression of us and run away immediately. Oh, there is one more den nearby. That should get us all the dens we need. I see it right now. I need to finish making a scent post. Runs off before the scent post is done. That's fine. Gnat's getting a little ahead of herself. Alright. All tree dens. I guess there are a lot of those on Roaring Mountains. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We're almost there. Oh, we're actually there now. What should our pack name be? Let's see, we got Gnat, we got Stickbug. Let's be the Pest Pack. We have established a territory. Wonderful. Now we're gonna have to go and find a good den site. We're gonna ideally look for something sort of in the middle of our territory, which we don't have any in the middle of our territory, so I guess we're gonna probably head... Honestly, this one's probably pretty good. We can mark some more hexes around this, but let's choose this. This is an open den, so it's gonna be more vulnerable to eagle attacks. Cougars have fewer places to hide. Let's go with that. Forgot you have to give the den a name. Tangleroot. Okay, our pups are going to be born any day now, which means it's our birthday too. This is an Ultra IronWolf challenge, which means we don't get to pick any perks. Onward. If you advance in age, you will have these new none of these perks. Yes, let's go. Oh, 5 wonderful puppies. I can't click the button that I need to click. There we go. Alright, so. Just gonna let the pups come out of the den. We're gonna have a look at them, and then I'm probably gonna end off this episode. It's already, depending on how much footage I get to cut, probably incredibly long. But that, I assume timing and pacing will be something that I will learn a little bit more of as I practice. So we've got 1817M. Oh, let me check. It doesn't look like we have a runt this time, just based on their weights, so... Hey little guys, welcome to the world. Oh, adorable. We've got... Okay, a black and a gray wolf, so you tend to have larger litters. The pups with one large K locus and one small K locus, so they'll have black coats and they'll generally have better immune systems, I suppose, than the ones with gray coats. So this little one back here, we're just gonna have to kind of hope she doesn't get sick. The rest of these pups, I mean, these 3 look like black coats to me. I'm not sure about 1817M. Stickbug is a lot more yellow than I realized. Oh, this is our little family. Anybody has name suggestions for any of these little guys, let me know. Otherwise, we're gonna leave off here. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next episode.